come back for a Game 7. If Indiana advances to the finals, of course, there will be more. But they move into the Conseco Center next year, the Birdhouse. And they're going to play exhibition games here at Market Square, but then open the season in the Conseco Center.
Almost a steal by Marcus Camby. Right now, the Knicks are the team with the energy, and the Indiana Pacers are coming in with their proven veterans to try to finish it. Smith, short.
Missed a wide-open shot. Camby the rebound, and New York has outscored Indiana 17-10 since Camby came back in the game.
Why did they wait so long? They'd be up by 10 right now. Larry Bird getting nothing out of his front line. Now he's got Dale Davis and Rick Smits trying to contribute.
Camby's open. Sprewell was not about to give it up. Finally does, and Camby is fouled by Smits.
Well, his idea was to get Camby closer to the hoop, and so he was waiting, and eventually he found a seam to pass him the ball.
Wait a second, Sprewell, he's playing the perfect playground ball.
You don't see this guy. He saw him the whole time. He left him over there and said, run down a little bit closer. Gets the foul, a chance for Camby to extend the lead.
Sprewell, he was going to shoot that ball. When four guys got there, that's when he had to pass. And it was a great pass, too.
That look on Larry Bird's face reminds us of what he said before the series started. It was critical for Indiana to make it to the finals for the first time. Critical for the franchise. And they've had a battle on their hands from the New York Knicks. Tonight, when the NBA playoff action is over, the late night action just heating up with Conan O'Brien. That's later tonight on NBC. Late night with Conan O'Brien.
Jay Leno's not on tonight? They just going straight to Conan? I like Jay.
Camby one of two.
We'll put you in touch with the scheduling department, see if you can work something out. Jay's watching the game.
10 on the clock for Rose and the Pacers. They get a foul against Chris Childs against Reggie Miller. Fourth team foul. So the next one is going to put the Miller and the Pacers on the free throw line.
Bill, the Tonight Show with Jay Leno will be on tonight.
Thank goodness. I can rest peacefully.
You needn't worry. Reggie Miller, somehow, some way, and one.
These are the kind of game-breaking plays that Reggie Miller has established his legend with. Now a chance to go to the line and give the Pacers a lead here. A lot of Pacers standing around and watching. You got to be moving when your star is on the go like that.
Three-point play by Reggie Miller, and Indiana's back on top by one.
Crowd back in it.
Sprewell, baseline drive on Rose, blocked by Smits. Camby puts it home.
Sprewell's in the zone, though. He's just taking every ball to the hoop. I'm glad he's attacking as opposed to settling with a perimeter fadeaways.
19 points, 12 rebounds, Marcus Camby. Knicks by one. Miller. Back out to Jackson for three. Larry Johnson rebounds. Good block out of Dale Davis.
Terrific position. It's the teams that are going to the hoops that are more successful at this point.
Sprewell against Miller. Screen from Johnson.
What they're trying to do is use a two-man play to get Sprewell some activity. That time he pulled the trigger short with that jumper.
It's rarely a two-man play when Sprewell has the ball.
But that's what they got him for. The Knicks have never really had a player since the great days of Frazier and Monroe who could just go one-on-one. Bernard King was very good at it.
Under the 5-minute mark, Smits blocked by Camby. Sprewell saves it for New York, and a foul called on Indiana.
Jalen Rose picks up the foul. Rick Smits is just having a nightmarish evening.
You see the hands in the eyes, but Miller is able to spot him on the move. But Camby's the reason that he's having a tough time. Camby is all over the place.
That ball was blocked. That layup was blocked by Smits. Rick now 1 for 10. Painful.
Childs. Lost.
One of the few times that Camby has not been able to rescue the New York Knicks in the slot. Got ready to catch it, ran right through his hands. Turnover New York. Jackson trying to set it for the Pacers.
Only the second Knick turnover of the half. Jackson got away from Houston, couldn't finish the shot. Larry Johnson wrestles it away.
They're all thinking about Camby when the Pacers penetrate.
Sprewell bumped by Smits, gives it up, score, Chris Childs.
Another fast break basket for New York, digging it out defensively, an intimidating presence of Marcus Camby.
We know that Indiana has been a team that can go into droughts, and so they've got to get the ball back in the hands of the scorers, and Smits finally delivers here in the fourth.
Now 2 of 11, Rick Smits pulls Indiana within 1. The fast break points still heavily in favor of the Knicks.
And here's a classic example of that. Sprewell thinking shot all the time at the last minute. That's what great scorers do. They dump it down, and the Knicks bench, they believe. This is a team that's just had an incredible playoff run. And Smits finally answers here. He was big at the end of some of the earlier games. Now trying to duplicate that.